Yo, what is going on, everyone? This is the second of the recorded after the fact episodes. So if you haven't seen the last one, you probably shouldn't watch it. But if you want to stay in the order and get to know on everything, because I'm not going to re-explain it, you should watch the last one. If this is like confusing to you, why I'm doing this after the fact, but we got stopped by these Team Rocket drones. So it's like, ah, sweet, a baby Cubone. So I guess we'll do the team recap after the little thingy, you know what I'm saying, the little cutscene. I don't know when I said, oh, boss would surely appreciate that. So then it's gonna sound okay. So the Marowak, like, he hits the dude with the bone meringue, and then the dude goes over and he murders the Marowak. It's really sad, it's tragic, you know. And then the Cubone's like, oh man, you murdered my mother, I'm gonna go run away. Team Rocket Grounds are like, dude, now they don't have the Cubone, we can't sell it for money, and they need money for a thing, but I guess we'll figure that out later. And then Camen's like, hold it, because Camen's like edgy and whatever. And you never mind. What's your problem, kid? We're just trying to help Boss out with funding the Devil's Prism. So that's what they're trying to fund with, like, while they're stealing all the Pokemon and stuff. So this part's kind of a little long and contrived, where Cameron tries to explain why killing Pokemon is bad, which I think is just something that inherently shouldn't have to be explained. I don't think Team Rocket really does things like, they don't do bad things because they like doing bad things. They do bad things because it seems like the best way to get them good things. You know, like, I don't think they're not maniacally evil. They're not maniacally evil. They're more like a victim of circumstance. Like, they do bad things just because, like, it's the only thing they know how to do. You know, it's kind of like when they're raised up to be evil, not because they're inherently evil. So they're just doing what the boss tells them because the boss gives them money and they need money to survive. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's like they're just doing things because it's what lets them survive. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it doesn't justify their actions. It just, you know, you feel me? You see what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm saying it makes any sense because it's like midnight and I should have recorded this a lot earlier, but I didn't. Anyway, so Camen's like, yo, I told you to leave Team Rocket alone, and then he blames us for Team Rocket committing bad actions, which also doesn't make any sense. He's like, if you didn't get those fossils, then Team Rocket wouldn't have to sell valuable Pokemon. They could have just sold the fossils, so why'd you have to get the fossils? Which seems a little dumb. Like, it doesn't really matter. But good. I checked to make sure I was recording, you know, like a good person, good smart person, individual. So we're like, okay, we just got out of this cave. We don't have any potions. We need healing. We're hurting for a squirting. So I'm like, I want to dodge these trainers. I'm like, get up out of here. So that's what I did. There's a strength thing that we can't get at the moment. So I just want to dodge everyone. We'll do these trainers in a moment, I believe. But I'm like, okay, we chilling here in Lavender Town. Yo. Yeah, so it's Lavender Town. I don't know if the music's gonna be in sync with my uhs and my ahs. Probably not, because I don't know, it's weird syncing up this stuff, but it doesn't have to be perfect anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It just has to be kind of perfect, you know? A little bit perfect. So I'm like, okay, I don't want freedom anymore, so I'm gonna grab my Pidgeotto. Let me timestamp this. Yeet. Okay, so we put the Pidgeotto back on the team, and I was actually surprised to see that it wasn't really, it didn't really fall out of line with the levels, and, you know, in regard to everyone else, because I thought it would be like 2 levels below everyone else, because of it missed out in the entire Dark Cave, but actually did nothing. Not really. There wasn't that many trainers in the Dark Cave, I guess, or Dark Tunnel or whatever. All these people really just talk about like ghosts and Cubones. Like, no one really says anything super interesting. Oh, and Mr. Fuji, which I guess is going to be important to the plot later. Very important, I presume, because it's about Mewtwo, and you know. Anyway, I would buy X items, but I can't use them in this game. So I'm trying to when I'm doing regular Nuzlocke, like non-hardcore ones, I'm trying to use X items a lot more, because they're actually like really dope. But I mean, they're kind of cheaty a little bit. But and then in hardcore Nuzlocke I can't use them, so it's kind of a bit of both. And this lady asked if we believe in ghosts. I was like, nah, bro, I don't believe in ghosts. Ghosts are dumb. And then I pretended like there was a ghost on my shoulder. I was like, oh my god, ah. But you guys can't see that because the face cam is not going to be visible. Because why should I show you a face cam for, you know, like, audio that isn't what the face cam is recording. It's kind of weird, you know. I wouldn't want to do that because none of my jokes are gonna make sense. I'm gonna be yelling and screaming and saying and doing dumb faces for no reason. So I was like, do I have anyone that I want to change my nickname? Because this is a name raider. I'm like, nah, bro, all my nicknames are perfect. Just kidding. There's probably a lot. I could have a lot better nicknames. It's just kind of when I'm on the spot, I can't think of anything great. So this lady talks about Cubone and stuff, and Mr. Fuji, the normal stuff in here. Nothing of importance. And I admired how accurate that little typing of Cubone's cry was, like, that was like real good. I was like, wow, that is its cry. Then he talks about dead Pokemon, you know, the usual. Then we talk to people in Mr. Fuji's house, and they don't really have anything interesting to say because they're just little kids and hanging out with Pokemon. Yeah, they don't know where he is because he's at the top of the Pokemon Tower. Spoiler alert. Well, it might not be in this game, but he is in Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I presume that's where he is right now. But so we're just gonna go up here and we're gonna fight everyone just to get all this EXP because we do have a long way for the level cap, which is 42. So we need to probably get around there before the next gym. And there's a bit before the next gym. We basically have another route, and then the Team Rocket base in the casino, and then we're basically at the gym. So I kind of have to get 10 levels before then. And I think it's gonna be possible. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be possible. I'm gonna make it possible, but because I know a lot more than you guys do. Because I know the ending of this episode. I mean, you might have skipped to the end of the episode. Like, those are weird people in like school and stuff, where people whenever I read a new book, I always go to the last page of the last chapter and I read that before I read the book, just to see if it'll be interesting. That's just like the stupidest thing you could ever say. That just frustrates me so much. I'm like, should I get Super Fang? Super Fang automatically cuts the Pokemon's HP in half, which could be useful if I didn't have Cut. I was like, I would consider it, but Hyper Fang is guaranteed to like, Super Fang can never one-hit KO, but Hyper Fang definitely can. So I'm like, okay, I'd rather have that than a move that can never kill. So I went back to heal because I'm poisoned because of Hypno's stupid poison gas. But oh, this is gonna be a long one because this is like 55 minutes long. So we're out here because I do a lot in this episode. You'll see why later on. So we go back up here. We're gonna fight all these trainers, all of them. I'm out here getting this EXP. I'm getting this money, all this stuff. You know, you feel me? What should the question of the day be? I don't remember. What did I make the question today? I already made the layouts. I forgot what it was. I forgot what I did it earlier today. How can I forget a question? The first one was, I'm sorry I messed up the audio, because I am. The second one was, I do not remember. I cannot tell you. Yo, I wish this was 7th gen, so it would have been super effective, because Steel doesn't resist. Dark and Ghost in that generation. Also, there's some Pokemon, I don't know if this happens to you guys either, but there's some Pokemon that share the same typing, but I never correlate that. Like, I never correlate that, like, Metagross and Bronzong have the same typing. Because they're just so different Pokemon. They're just, like, so different, and, like, they're so... I wouldn't say, like, they're so different because Metagross is amazingly better than Bronzong, but that's just how I feel. Like, maybe Bronzong's just a little bit more irrelevant, or, like, I don't have the most experience with Gen 4, so maybe that's why, but, like, there's Pokemon like that. I can't really think of anything else. Oh, maybe, like, Medicham and Gallade both having Psychic fighting. Stuff like that, where it's just, like, I never really thought about that. Maybe not that. That one's kind of a loose one, but yeah, Delibird and Articuno. Nah, I could see that. I don't know, but maybe I'm just crazy. I might be crazy. Maybe I'm wackadoo. And this Skiploom's giving me a bit of work here, but Hekapoo can take it out with a single Fire Punch. Hekapoo's gotten like 3 different fire type moves that have been basically the same, so I always forget which one it has. Like, it's got like, it had Flame Burst and it had Lava Plume and Fire Punch. It might have Lava Plume now, like after this episode, I don't know. But it just has like so many different fire type moves. but I kind of strayed away from keeping all of them because like I only really need one, and I always want to keep smokescreen because that's a really good move. It has will-o-wisp, I think, which I want to keep because getting guaranteed burns is good, and then it has like a secondary attack, which right now I think is Feint Attack. I think I get, or no, Brick Break. It's Brick Break now. It used to be Feint Attack. I'm like, okay, I defeated all the trainers up there. I'm gonna see what's up in here because I didn't go here, and I thought maybe we'd fight our rival up here. So this lady talked about something crazy, but I skipped it, and then I came back. The statue's stylized depiction of the majestic Pokemon Dragonite. The statue is built in memory of the lives of the savage nature. Okay, so basically it's like in memoriam to the people who died because of Mewtwo, I presume. I'm making a lot of assumptions about this because I don't know if it's actually... I know it's about Mewtwo, but I don't know how exactly about Mewtwo it is, and it seems like it's kind of very tiptoey around it. So, the vicious monster went on a rampage, Mewtwo, I presume, through Kanto and Johto regions during the Great Toho Purge. So I think we've heard about the Toho Purge before, but we didn't know very much about it, and now we kind of know. So, happened in Kanto and Johto a few years ago, and presumably by Mewtwo. So I was like, okay, maybe we'll be able to... Oh, we got a Royal Stone, which is dope. That evolves like... I think it evolves Kadabra and like Slowking and other things with King's Rocks, like Politoed. So, interesting. Very interesting. We're getting a lot of cool stones. This game has a lot of cool stones. Yeah, we can't go until we get the Celadon Gym badge, so we'll have to come back later. Which we will probably eventually. So now, like, I'll go down, and we can't go past, because this dude's like, bro, you're not allowed. There's a Raging Gyarados, straight up out of the fridge. So, we're basically, like, I don't like how restrictive this game is a little bit. It's a little tiny bit restrictive. Like, I can't do a lot of things. Like, I have a lot less choice. So here's another tree with chesto berries, and I'm like, okay, I think I want to swoop up some chesto berries. So I went back and forth and grabbed a few chesto berries. Cause like, why not? You know, they're free berries. I could use some chestos. I made sure this was a new route because this is the ROM hack for 1 and for 2. I feel like I've been in Route 8 before, but I guess maybe I'm confusing it with something else. And the routing system in this game is really weird because it's like it goes from route like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 25 or 24, 25. But I understand it, but it's just kind of a little weird. And then here comes our rival, Red. So you got through the rock tunnel, huh? Good job. I've noticed that Team Rocket has been acting a lot more savage lately. We need to toughen them so we can stop them. So let's battle to sharpen our skills. So we battle our rival. Kinda spooky, was not expecting it, but we're fully good. We're ready. Our rivals have never been super difficult so far. So we haven't had a lot of trouble with them. I mean, we haven't lost any Pokemon up to this point, but just playing nice and safe. I kind of wanted to go for a Gyarados sweep, which I cannot wait till we get Dragon Dance, which I'm pretty sure it will get Dragon Dance in this game, which is super uber awesome, super uber dope. And doing timestamps in this episode is going to help a lot. You'll see why. So we're going to Ice Fang the Clefairy. It uses Brain Freeze, which scared me to death. I was like, no, stop. Never use that move. You're giving me PTSD. I would rather you never use Brain Freeze ever again. So I was like, I'm going to switch to that Pokemon because it's my best one. But like, no, it has Brain Freeze. It's super effective. Not trying to play these games. And then it got Skull Bash. It's Skull Bash from Metronome. I always get the worst Metronome luck, which is why I'm kind of hating the idea of doing a Metro lock, I think is what I would call it, but it's a Metronome lock. If all Pokemon only use Metronome, it would be terrifying, but I would definitely be down to do it. I really want to, one of these days. Because I just like trying weird stuff. I like trying fun, weird stuff. This Wartortle has Aqua Tail, which did too much damage. I can recall bits and pieces. This is a little bit more easier to recall because I was gonna say it was closer in time, but that's not true because I recorded the last one like a long time ago, like a lot of hours ago, like 12 almost, and this one. So it's I don't think that's really the case, but I don't know, for some reason I feel like I memorized this one. So they need money to fund a machine. It's called the Devil's Prism, which we found out as well. And they need to pay their scientists and engineers. so that's why they're desperate for money. So Kaio's, they're not Kaio. Who's Kaio? That must be from Dark Rising that I'm watching with Nappy. Red tells us basically all the stuff we kind of inferred, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. So we're like, all right, let's go. Let's continue on Route 8. So we're gonna have some fun here. Vegan. I got double edge on vegan. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm probably gonna repeat myself a whole bunch, but you know what? It works. It works. I got really obnoxious about the sleep, which I need to stop doing. That's a little bit of a habit that I kind of get mad about. It's like Pokemon using quote-unquote obnoxious moves, like Leech Seed, and it's basically status moves. And when Pokemon uses a status move, I get like real peeved. Like, you're just trying to delay your death. You're making this more difficult for me. But it's just how the game is. I need to stop being such a little baby about it. And play it safe. I don't know, I just get really scared when it's just sleep's obnoxious. Sleep is obnoxious. I did a lot of speed ups in this place, which I don't really remember doing, but I guess that's what happened. Now that I got a bunch of Potions, I can heal up my Pokemon. So I'm like, okay, let's get this encounter. So we're Route 8 encounter. And I used to always think that you can get Bulbasaurs there, like as a kid when I played Red and Blue. Which, I wasn't a kid when Red and Blue came out. And we got a Swablu, which I was really happy about. But I wasn't a kid when Red and Blue came out. Let's do a little life story here. So my Pokemon adventure started when I was really, really young. And my parents gave me a Game Boy, and it was like super out of date, obviously. Like the Game Boy Advance already came out. The DS was right around the horizon, but I played my Game Boy and I loved it. Both me and my sister got a Game Boy. We played it forever, and we never traded or anything because we didn't have a link cable. But I don't think I've ever seen a link cable in like real life. We got the Swablu anyway, but I think I looked up when it evolves because I was curious. Anyway. Yeah, I played Red and Blue and Silver and stuff. I think I only had Red, Yellow, and Silver were the only games I had. I had a few other random Game Boy games, but Pokemon related. And then I got a Game Boy Advance a little bit later, but Red was the first game I ever played. And then I had a SNES as well that I used to play, even though that was outdated. That was like really outdated. That was like the 90s, but I loved that thing. Because we didn't have a lot of money, so why would we buy the new age consoles if we could just play some of the old ones, and they're just as good, if not better. So I have a lot of memories with like Super Mario World and stuff. They're really good. And there's a Mickey Mouse game that I played on there. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, and then I played Ruby and Sapphire. I think I had Sapphire, which I got like at a mall. I think I got it at a mall. So I played that, and Fire Red. I played Fire Red. It's really cool. But I don't remember a lot of that because I don't think I did that for very long before I got my DS eventually. And when I got my DS, a lot of what I played was like trading. Like I would trade with my not friends, just people at school. I didn't have friends. But like so I got Heart Gold from somewhere. I have no idea where I got it. Or maybe, no, I got Diamond from somewhere. I didn't buy it. I don't know where I got it, honestly. I have no clue. But I got Diamond, I beat it, and then someone was like, hey, I'll trade you that Diamond for Heart Gold. And I'm like, okay. So I played, or no, not Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I'm all over the place, but because I just say the names of the games, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Like, I don't really care about the individual ones, but I had Soul Silver, so they traded me Soul Silver. And then I lost Soul Silver, so I didn't have that. And then Pokemon Black and White came out. And this is actually a fun story, so I'm gonna tell it. I don't care. So yeah, okay. Pokemon Black and White. I rented the games first because my parents were gonna buy it to me like when they came out, but they couldn't afford it, so we just rented it when it came out. And my mom let me like keep them for longer than the rent was, or not, like longer than like the rent was. I was supposed to have them rented, so I could trade over my Pokemon from my rented game over to my new game when we bought it like a week later. And I traded them over, so I had two starters. I think I had Superior and Emboar. Yeah, I definitely had Superior and Emboar because I didn't have Samurai. I don't know why I picked Emboar because Emboar looks stupid, but I think first time around I picked Superior, and then after that I picked Emboar. So then I played Black and White, and I played that so much. I played that game more than any other game I've ever played in my life. I loved that game. That game was amazing. I used Crocodile in my first playthrough. I have a soft spot for Crocodile. I used a Gigalith, and actually, fun story, I figured out Gigalith evolves by trading because I had a boulder in my rented game, and when I traded it over to my actual game, it evolved, and that was the craziest moment of my life. I like, oh my god, that was experience, that was life, that was love, that was blood. And I'm glad I was like smart enough as a kid to be like, I should trade it with these Pokemon, like, because I've never traded before because I didn't have a link cable or anything, but now that I had a DS, and I could do that. So eventually, through moving and stuff, I lost my black file, which sucked, and I kind of fell out of Pokemon for a little bit. I didn't play Black and White 2 when it came out, and I love that game now. I don't have as much memories with it though, because I didn't play when it came out, so I kind of skipped over Black and White 2. And I hopped back in it when X and Y came out, though I don't think I played X and Y when it came out. I think I played it like a year after. Did I? Maybe not a year after, but a while after, because I didn't have a 3DS, so I couldn't play it. So eventually, when my parents decided to get me a 3DS, they got me a 3DS, and we got Pokemon Y, and I played it. It was fun. I don't remember a lot from it. I should really play it again. I've only played it once. My sister lost that game because she borrowed it and then she lost it in like a couch or something at a friend's house. I don't even know. It makes me so mad, but she's gonna buy me another copy of it like on my birthday. So I'm really happy about that. Because finally I'll have that game again. But let's see. X and Y. Then Oris came out. And I got it on my birthday because it comes out, or not on my birthday, the day it came out, because as a birthday, because my birthday's like 10 days away from when Pokemon games release, so I always try to like, hey mom, can I get it the day it comes out, because as a birthday present, because I want to play it like now. And so we got Oris the day it came out. I loved that game. I finished it in like 4 days. It was so amazing. Oris is one of my favorite Pokemon games, probably like my third favorite, maybe second or third. Love Oris. It was so much fun. And that X and Y was probably the first time where I actually played through the games and actually like had like cognition, like my brain was working, because I was like not a stupid child. So actually I have a lot of memories of that kind of stuff. Not all with X and Y though, but more so with Oris. Oris is super cool. Then Sun and Moon came out, and I got that the day it came out on my birthday. I had a friend over. He's not my friend anymore. Like, I brought my friend over, and then my mom's like, hey, I brought you the thing, and I'm like, oh my god, and I played the game, and he probably felt like super jealous because I got the game and he didn't get it till like a week later. But yeah, and then Ultra Sun and Moon I got the day it came out as well. And I played Sun and Moon. I think I finished it in like, wow, not like super fast, but not super slow. Did I get it the day it came out? I definitely did. Yeah, I did. So, see, the one game I didn't get when it came out was X and Y. I just gotta remember that. When, like, I can remember stuff like that. And when I had access to the internet, I was so excited for X and Y. Anyway, and then Ultra Sun and Moon came out, and I played, like, half of it, and then I got kind of bored because it was exactly the same as Sun and Moon. And then I played the other half, like, a few months later. Ultra Sun and Moon's alright. It's kind of, I kind of got a little mad about it because, you know, it's Sun and Moon, but it's like 4 different changes. It should have been like Delta episode, like DLC. Like they should have just made the Ultra Sun and Moon DLC where like something happens with Necrozma, and then you do like a bunch of events across the world. Oh my god, that was close with that. But yeah, they should have made Ultra Sun and Moon DLC. It just made it like the Necrozma episode or the Prism episode. That would be cool. That would have been dope. But no, they decided to sell another game to make more money. 2 other games actually. So if you want the full Pokemon experience, you gotta buy Sun, you gotta buy Moon, you gotta buy Ultra Sun, you gotta buy Ultra Moon. 4 games, basically all the same. Just saying. Nintendo, come on. And Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Don't have a Switch. Don't plan on playing them. If I see they have some worth or something that I think is really cool, if I want to play them, I'll play them. But I don't think, because they're not main series Pokemon games, so I'm not really interested. I don't play a lot of Pokemon Go because I live in rural America, and there's like 4 Pokestops in my entire town, and they're all like super far apart, and the closest one's like 5-minute walk, and like, I'm not doing that. No, I don't leave my room. Anyway, that's like my Pokemon experience. That's like my Pokemon experience. Should have made a whole video about that, but you know what? I don't care. I'll probably make another one, and then you guys will watch it twice, because you guys care. Oh no, I put down a marker, I don't want to do that. No. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no, I gotta remember that that second marker is not supposed to be there. I accidentally pressed the thing when I wasn't supposed to. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So feel free to leave your Pokemon, like, journey in the comments below. Like how you got every game, or if you played every game and such. Because it's interesting, honestly. At least I hope it's interesting, because if I just rambled on for 20 minutes about, I got this game when it came out. And I got this game when it came out. You know, like that. But yeah, that's my Pokemon experience. A fun console story is like how I got my Wii. Like, 'cause we didn't have really a gaming console at the time, like nothing newer. The best we had was like a PS2. And my dad was like, I won the lottery, so he got like a bunch of money from the lottery. Not like he's rich, but you know, like a bunch of money from the lottery. And he's like, hey, what do you want? Like, this is like a joke. And I'm like, I want a Wii, because I was a kid and I liked video games. So I was like, I want the Wii because the Wii looks cool. Then he came back with a Wii and we played Wii Sports. It was cool. I never, like, the Wii was probably like the worst console I've ever gotten, just because we never got any good games for it. Like, we still don't have any good games for it. The best game we have is Super Mario Galaxy, and that's because I bought it. Like, cause like, I'm like, I have 0 games, and that was like recently. That was like a few years ago, like 1 or 2. But we got the Wii, like, I want to say like a few years after it came out, like nothing breathtaking. But we have like no good games for it. We all have like shovelware. It's garbage. The best thing I have is Super Mario Galaxy. Oh, and I have Brawl now. I used to rent Brawl all the time, and I loved renting Brawl. I wish we would have owned it, but yeah, I have Mario Galaxy and Brawl, which I haven't played a lot of Brawl just because I don't have friends. I don't have any controllers and stuff, but my sister just bought it because she likes Brawl. We played Brawl, so it's fun. Yeah, and I haven't really played through Mario Galaxy. I played through a bit of it, and I really like playing through it. I don't have batteries from a Wiimote, and you know, it's kind of that whole thing. Like, and I didn't play a lot of my Wii U. Don't think that's a bad thing, because I use that Wii U a lot. I used to use this as my YouTube machine. I used to only watch YouTube on my Wii U because I didn't have a laptop, you know, and I didn't have a phone either. I literally had a crappy tablet. So my life sucks, dude. So I would use my Wii U to watch YouTube before bed and stuff, and it was a decent screen, you know. I think it's like 360p or something. It actually might be HD, actually. I'm not sure, but it worked out. It did its thing. And I didn't have a lot of games for the Wii U for a while. I got it for Christmas. I was like, I want a Wii U. Because I saw all the games for it, most of which I never got. I never got any of the games. I still haven't gotten really a lot of the games I want for my Wii U. But so I started out, like, we bought a package with Splatoon and what is the other one? And New Super Smash Brothers. So they're only online games with friends, and I don't really have a lot of friends, so I didn't play those games a super ton. And I'm not a big fan. It's not that they're bad games, it's just they're games that I can't like play over and over again. I can't play a lot of those games. It's just not me, you know, you feel me? Vegan's one level from evolving, what's poppin'? So it's like that for a while. I got a few other games, but they're mostly not Wii games. Like, the other Wii game I got was Wind Waker, and I didn't play that at all. I bought it, never laid a hand on it for like a year, more than a year, a long time. I have had Wind Waker forever. Still haven't beat it. I've been playing it a lot recently because I've been trying to beat it because it's a really fun game, but I just never played it because so when I first bought it, I was at my grandma's house and she wouldn't let me hook it up to my TV, so I could only play on the gamepad. Oh, we learned Aqua Tail. That's awesome. That's very awesome for HYDROS. But so she wouldn't let me hook up my TV because she's like, oh, you're gonna break it or whatever. So I had to use the tablet, and I didn't know that you could press the button and then you switch to your tablet mode for Wind Waker. So I was like, I can't play Wind Waker, so I can't I guess I'll never play it at Grandma's house. And I was at Grandma's house for like a month because I used to stay there for the summers because it was nice and better than home. Anyway, so I just did play Wind Waker. The other games I have are, I have Link to the Past, which I still haven't beaten, but I've played a little bit of. I should really beat it. And then, what's the other one? Minish Cap, which I'm playing on my channel, but also I have it on Wii U. And I played Minish Cap a decent amount, but I didn't beat it. So there's a lot of games I haven't beaten. I've been trying to get through. And then recently, super recently, my sister bought me Super Mario Maker. And I've been playing a bit of that. I should play it more, but whoa, this Magnemite's doing a lot of damage. Okay, I'll go into Hekapoo and I'll Lava Plume it or whatever, Fire Punch, sorry. Anyway, so I have Mario Maker, which I've been playing a bit of. I should really play it more. I don't know why I do this. I get video games and I never play it. My Steam library, it's so full, yet I never play any of the games. I don't know why. It's just like, I feel guilty when I'm playing a video game, but I'm not, like, doing YouTube. Which I shouldn't feel that way, because YouTube should just be for fun, like, whenever I feel like it. But I feel like if I'm playing a video game, I should be playing it for YouTube, or something like that. Like, I rarely play video games for just my own fun. So we can buy more stones now. We can buy all the dusts. The dust are how to evolve Eevee. I'm like, which evolution do I want? Do I want Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, or Glaceon? And I think I decided on Umbreon, which is a decent choice. I was thinking either Umbreon, Espeon, or Glaceon, because I already have a grass type, so I'm like, okay, I don't need that. And I wanted Umbreon just to get rid of any psychic weakness I have, because I have quite a few poison types at the moment, so I'm like, okay, if I ever decide to use Umbreon, I will grab that Moon's Dust and then use it. So I bought it. I should have bought all of them, honestly. Wouldn't have been a bad idea. But anyway, yeah, I should really play most of my games. But a few of my Steam games I can't play because my computer isn't powerful enough. Yeah, I play Minecraft sometimes. Which I mean, oh yeah, I play Minecraft. I'm a 12-year-old. No, Minecraft's fun, dude. Shut up. Shut up. It's fun. It is fun. Yeah, I play modded Minecraft sometimes and stuff, but I don't do it a whole ton. I want to play it more, but my computer's not the best and stuff, and I have to have a lot of time and effort put away for it. You know, you gotta have the mood. But I can't play Skyrim on my thing. I have quite a few Xbox games. I played a lot of Xbox, actually. Which I never talked about when we got our Xbox, but I didn't really talk about most of my consoles. We got the Xbox a few years ago, like 5 years ago or something like that. A while ago. Quite a while ago. I wouldn't say 5, maybe like 3 or 4. But I have a lot of good games on there because for some reason GameStop decides, let's have all the good games be $5 at GameStop. And that's what they decided there. Like, they sat down and they're like, hey, let's make Skyrim $5, let's make BioShock $5. So I have a lot of good games on there. I think I've played through 90% of BioShock. I've played Skyrim too much. I played Fallout 3 a whole lot. There's a few other games I have. I can't name them all. Yeah. Xbox 360. One of the best consoles of all time. I'll just say that. Its controller is one of the best controllers. I would say, like, the Xbox controller is the best controller ever. I 100% stand by the Xbox controller being the greatest controller of all time. At least right now. The SNES controller is pretty good too, but it's kind of limited on its buttons. For everything involved, Xbox controller, best controller. And in the debate between PlayStation and... Oh, we're getting a new encounter, by the way, so... These are all dupes if I've run away from them. In the console debate of PS3 and PS4 versus Xbox 360, Xbox 360 wins. It has a huge library of better games. Its controller is better. This is like the two things that matter the most to me, and it has it. So I cannot complain with that one bit. Okay. So our encounter was eventually this Houndoom. So we got a Houndoom. Oh, look at that boy. He's a spicy boy. So, yep. That's the deal with the majority of my thoughts on consoles. I could talk about my PS2. So, PS2. My dad mostly plays PS2, and then he let us play it, and we are horrible. If you're a kid, kids don't care about their belongings. It's not that they don't care about it, it's just that they don't know how to do it. They're idiots. They're dumb. They're dummies. I admit, I was a stupid kid when it came to handling my stuff. All my Pokemon cards mostly ruined because I lived in the basement in one house. I lived in the basement, and my dad had a fish tank upstairs, and then it leaked directly on my Pokemon cards, and most of them are ruined. So I want to restart my collection, but I don't know if I ever will because it's an expensive hobby. I used to collect so many Pokemon cards. I was an addict as a child. Pokemon was my favorite thing of all time. We called him Bad Boy because he's like the counterpart to Good Boy. Anyway, the most important part of the episode is about to happen right now, so you're get ready to see.
Hey, what's up, Howie?
I did not expect it to be a rival fight. I'm basically hurt for squirting, and I need to heal, so we're gonna battle our rival without healing.
Yeah, let's go. Alright. Yeah, I'm Sonic. Sonic speed. Yeah.
Hey, what's Sonic's favorite drug? You think I'm gonna say speed, but it's actually black tar heroin.
Yeah, alright.
So I'm like, okay. Pidgeotto, Aqua Tail, murdered. One down. Machoke. I'm a little scared. I'm like, okay. I should have Aqua Tailed, but I'm like, I'm gonna switch out. No. Oh, I did Aqua Tail, okay. Taken out, for the most part. Used Revenge. I was a little scared because I don't know what Revenge does. Did a decent amount. I bit him. It didn't kill him. I got scared. He used Submission. Like, ouchie. I should just... Did I switch out? No, he died to recoil. Okay, I don't remember a lot what happened in this battle, but he died to recoil. 2 down. Finally, Gyarados, and it intimidated me. I'm like, okay, I'm not living this. Not living this. I need to switch out. Switch out into Vegan. Goes where Aqua Tail misses. I'm like, okay, I need to Leech Seed this. It Ice Fangs me by Vegan. Our starter has perished 1 level from evolving. And I got so sad. It's so depressing, dude. We had it for forever. Okay. Who's gonna be faster than this Gyarados? Obviously Horat. So I'm like, you gotta be faster. Use Hyper Fang. Didn't even kill. So I'm like, fudge. I thought it was over, man. Like, the only Pokemon I have really left is to really combat anything would be Hekapoo, because Mach is asleep. So that's like he's dead. And then Eliza's at red, and Hydros is at red. So I'm like, I gotta switch to Hydros. I gotta do this. I went for Ice Fang. It missed. I went for Ice Fang. I killed it. It's gone. Oh my god, dude. Okay, and I'm like, okay, Charmeleon. We missed the first Aqua Tail. I'm like, okay, we gotta hit this Aqua Tail. I barely lived. Bam. Look at that. And we killed him. But we lost 2 party members in the process.
Yeah, right, fine. I'll tell you about Team Rocket. You heard about the game corner in Celadon City, right? Well, apparently Team Rocket owns the building. There's a hidden door in the game corner that leads to Team Rocket's secret base. I'll check it out myself, but I got better things to do with my time. I got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. Yeah. Alright, Sonic speed. You're too slow. Alright.
So, we're chilling in Celadon. We got some bodies to bury. We got some weeping to do. Hydros. I will not get over how amazing Hydros has been. Hydros, you're my boo, okay? I ain't never stopped loving you. Boo. Okay. So we gotta drop off our bodies. First one, Vegan, the Ivy store. Everyone, moment of silence for Vegan after I take his item off of its corpse. Oh man. That sucks. It was 1 level from evolving, and I think if it evolved, it might have had a good chance of living on Ice Fang. It would be thick at that point. I should have went back and healed, but I didn't see the rival battle when it came, and then like I didn't know, so we left these 4. I'm like, should I decide a team? Nah, I'm gonna explore Celadon before I do that. So we're gonna explore Celadon. Cause I don't expect there to be a rival battle because we already had 2 rival battles today. So if there's another rival battle, that would be absurd. I would literally flip out. But there isn't. Spoiler alert, there's not another rival battle. We're fine in the end. We just lost 2 Pokemon. So we have to have a team rework, especially because we lost our starter, which is tragic. I know it's tragic. So I'm like, okay, if we already got the EV, then what's up here? And there's a dude who doesn't say anything useful, and then an item. What could it be? What could it be? A lucky egg, which is absurdly useful for grinding. And I would love to use a lucky egg. My throat is hurting today, and I wanted to record something else. And I don't know. I also need to go to the bathroom, but only 40 minutes in, so you know, it's not super easy to go to the bathroom. But I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I think I'm thanking HYDROS for living, but I don't remember why. Why am I speaking? I'm confused. Yeah, but we got the lucky egg, which is gonna be good for grinding. And then, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say it. Okay. Let's grab it. Ether. Useful, except you can buy those in this game, so they're not the most useful. I always wondered what this little area was here for, because I'm pretty sure there's no items over here. It's just kind of there for no reason. My trusty pal, Polyrath. Tells us about stones and stuff, and there's Polyrath. Celadon condominiums, which I thought said condom, like just Celadon condoms at first. And I'm like, whoa, hey Celadon, what's going on?
My dear Pokemon keep me company. Meowth even brings me home money.
She's a little weird. She's a creepy cat lady and a random Pikachu. I go up here, no one up here. It's vacant. And then we talk to the Game Freak people. I don't have anything useful to say, they're just chilling. I talked to him twice, I guess I just didn't pay attention to what he said the first time. Since I do that all the time. I'm just clicking, I'm like, oh, I should probably read that. So dude that bred this game is named Chaos Rush, which is kind of cool. Thanks Chaos Rush for providing this experience for us. There's nothing up here. So we outie. Next up is in this area. Have you met Chaos Rush? Yeah, this is the house of Chaos Rush, the ROM hacker of this game. You can talk to some of his colleagues, and this dude made the music for the game. Gyra. Yeah, wait, it says we'll know about his music bit later in the game, so I guess we'll see. Yeah, that dude helped with something in the game, I don't know. But, that's Chaos Rush. He talks about why he wanted to make the game. It's like a form of passion or whatever. You know, projects. He talks about music. And then you come back when you defeat the champion, I'll tell us what his favorite musical artist is. Just smile, that's all I ask. So, he has a sweet message, so... We met the game developer, or the ROM hacker, so that's pretty cool. And we're like, okay, let's go shopping in the Celadon department store. Yes. Okay. Bam. Bought a bunch of stuff. I don't want to talk anymore. I just bought a bunch of stuff. We'll talk later. So we bought some Super Podions, because I'm running low. Some Hyper Podions. This dude's got some balls. We can finally buy Ultra Balls. So I'm like, I'm gonna get me some of those. Talk to this lady, because we know she might give us something. I sped up a little bit throughout this because I'm like, I don't want this to be a hour-long episode. So we wanted to teach counter. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not interested. We got Blizzard, Thunder, Fire Blast. I thought about getting something, but I was like, no. These are powerful moves, but they just don't have the accuracy I'm really looking for. I thought about Blizzard, if anything, because it's unique and it's good against like dragons, but I don't know. I have Ice Fang. And, what is it? You can always get a Magikarp, and there's a lot of areas to get Magikarps if I ever want to get a Gyarados again, so I might do that. So I'm like, they sold shell bells here, so I'm like, I'm buying some shell bells, dude. I'm buying a charcoal because I don't have one, I don't think, but and a mystic water because I don't have one. But I'm like, I'm gonna buy more shell bells because they're basically leftovers. So I bought a few of those because they're super cheap. They're $200, dude. Why? That's like a steal of a deal. I might give a few of my Pokemon shell bells. X items which I can't use, proteins which are kind of useless. They're not useless, they're just not useful in the regular playthroughs and stuff. They're good for selling, that's it. I bought all the sodas and stuff because I wanted to give it to the little girl so she'd give me TMs, but she doesn't do that in this game. So I just bought a bunch of stuff for healing, I guess. Whee! Okay, so we're done here at the Celadon department store. Did I go through the elevator? I think I did, yeah. I'm not walking down these stairs, dog. I'm just gonna use this elevator. Crocodile elevator. So what's next? Let's try Targus check, maybe she'll give us something. Nope. Oh, she talks about this pond's polluted. It has grammars and stuff in this one. I want to get a grammar. So our Celadon City encounter is about to happen right here. And I caught, let's hear grammar. Look at her. She's like, wah. She's got her hands up. She's playing a song, the butterfly fly away. Brick because it's resisted, even though I'm 10 levels above it, and it's gonna do that much damage. It got disabled, so I'm like, I'm gonna throw a ball, throw that ultra ball, catch it in one throw. Yeah. Okay, I named it Grimace, but I forgot what the purple dude from McDonald's was, so I had to look it up on my phone. So that's why it's gonna take like 90 years for me to put a name in. I'm an idiot. I'm like, who's Grimace? I don't remember. What's his name? Starts with G. Can't remember. It is purple. Like the game we're playing. Playing Dark Violet. The layout's purple. It's very purple. It should have been less purple. I should have made it a lot more unique in the color scheme, but you know what? Sometimes you just want to make graphics, not be judged. I don't care. I like that judgment. I think my next series is kind of the same. I think it has a lot more colors, which I think I might play my new series after this. After I record this, I don't know. Cause I think I'm doing a choose my starter for that. I probably maybe, I don't know. It's not gonna be very fun because it's not randomized the next series. So who knows? I probably might try and get all those views. You know what I mean? Talk to all these dudes. I don't think they tell me anything important. Talk to all these people, they tell me 0 things that are important. I don't think any of their dialogues changed. It's just their sprites, the palette. And they were like, okay, I want to check out. I want to check out what the prizes are. Because of course I'm curious. What Pokemon can I get? There's a bunch of items that are not useful because I can buy them at the shop. Smoke ball is not useful. Yellow flute, I think, just doesn't do anything cool. So it's like, what's the point of doing that? And then Abra, Coughing, Smooch, and Dratini, Porygon out. The only thing I would really consider is Dratini, or maybe Abra, but I didn't want to waste my encounter because who knows? I might come back here and I'm like, I want this Dratini, dude. We're gonna have a Dragonite for this series, even though I had a Dragonite for the last series. Dude, check out the Pokemon Leaf Green Chain Monolocke. This is my greatest series on the channel, and I think that series, that series was the mark of, I want to say, a Yaoi 2.0, because I feel like everything, like maybe Silver's like the last series I super recall getting into. All the other series I don't remember a lot from, like super like vividly. Like Silver I remember a lot because it's been kind of recent, but Leaf Green. Oh, I'm like, I'm gonna buy one of these, but also I don't have all 4. I don't have a full team Pokemon, I just have the 4, so kind of lame, but I guess that kind of displays where we are in this world. But we can't go this way because there's a giant shelter blocking the way, apparently, from what I heard, but I don't think that's necessarily true. So we did everything we can really do in Celadon, so we have to make a team. So here we are, team building 101. I want to keep Hekapoo because it's a really good fire type. She's done great for us. I want to keep Eliza because she's a thickum. and she's great. And then Gyarados, obviously, I want to keep. So that kind of limits us. I'm like, I want Swablu. I do want Swablu to the team. I do want it. But I was like, well, does it evolve? What moves does it get? This is gonna be really annoying because it's like a bunch of me asking a bunch of questions and like, I just gotta sit here and wait. So basically, my thought process is, I'd rather have an Altaria because Dragon Flying is a lot more useful than normal flying with Pidgeotto. Even though Pidgeotto is about to be a Pidgeot 1 level, and Altaria doesn't get that many good moves. Like it's got a pretty booty moveset, but I think I made it work. I know the results of this obviously. Like I've already done all the grinding for next episode, so I know what our team looks like. So Altaria was definitely a good choice. So I picked Altaria. I'd rather have. Wait, can I pick Altaria, please? I looked at my dead Pokemon for some reason. So I'm like, okay. I don't want Grimace. A Grimace has some pretty decent moves, and it's honestly not a bad choice, but I already have a poison type with Nidoqueen, and I don't need another one. I really don't need another one. It'd be good for the gym, but honestly, I don't want to be wrecked by psychic types again. So, I'm not really looking for another reason to get destroyed by a Kadabra. So I was like, okay, we're not gonna use that. I'm like, okay, maybe, what am I doing? I'm just grabbing random things. I think I figured out, I think the grab was a little weird for me, like the button press. I think I pressed the button wrong or weird or something, and I was like, why is it grabbing weird? And then I don't know. I can't tell you guys. I have no idea. I have no idea what I was thinking. This was a while ago, but Yeet Ski. Good boy, the Growlithe. So basically, I wanted like another grass type because my grass type just died, but I have Sunflora, and then I have Oddish, which is also a poison type. So I decided against that, and then yeah, you'll see in a second when I decide that. I don't know what I was looking up. What am I looking up? What am I looking? I have no idea what I'm looking up right now. Something about Altaria or something. Moveset, maybe? I don't know. I decided Altaria better than Pidgeotto. So we went with that. Then I was like, okay, maybe Oddish, because, you know, we don't have a grass type anymore, but we already have a poison type, so that's a thing. And then I was like, okay, Eevee, because we can get Umbreon. And Umbreon is good. And yeah, we got Umbreon. It's like maybe Oddish. Maybe Oddish is the best choice for our last one. Then I thought a little bit more. I'm like, Oddish is another poison type. Oddish doesn't really do a lot for us. It's not going to evolve until... Oh, I guess we could get a Vileplume because that's Grass Tone. I didn't really think about that. It's like, for some reason I thought we didn't have a Grass Tone, but that's kind of a dumb thing to think of. But I'm like, what would be a better option for this next gym? And then I decided Freedom. Freedom is going to get a bug type move, a very powerful one, very soon, and that's going to be Silverwind. And it's bug flying, which is dual good against the next gym. I looked up his moveset and stuff. It's going to get some pretty good moves, and it will get Bug Buzz before the next gym. So we'll have a powerful bug type move for this next gym. And I'm a little scared for it, honestly, because we did just lose 2 Pokemon, so I decided Butterfree was better than Oddish. So I went with Butterfree over Oddish, so that gives us the final play out for our team. If I would just be smart enough to do it already. So our final team was Magmar, Altaria, Nidoqueen, Gyarados, Umbreon, Butterfree. That was going to be our team for the gym, or at least for the Rocket Base. Because I don't know what's going to go on in the Rocket Base. Who knows? We'll lose a Pokemon, or we'll decide against using one of these Pokemon or something. I don't know. But that's what our squad's going to be. And I'm like, I'm going to grind everyone up to 48 because our rival was actually level 36, so it was super on par. And I want to be a little bit above. And I think that was a good level, 48, or not 48, 38. I think some of them got to 39 just because they just really trained the other Pokemon, because Eevee's level 1 and Butterfree sucks. So, there's that. So, like, okay. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember, leave some love down below. That includes liking, commenting, subscribing. All these things are much appreciated by me. Anyway, I'm AoiTheAxolotl. Bye-bye.